Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Way of the Hunter. So, having a bit of back and forth. It's so cool, everyone getting around this. We've got a mixture of people that are hunter enthusiasts, or other people like me that are sort of just dipping their toes, kind of for the first time. Like, again, I played a bit of Call of the Wild, but I never really went down the rabbit hole, like we're doing now. And it's just cool. It's cool, the mixture of us trying to sort of spitball it, and I will say, this game seems to sit in a nice place. Like, it reminds me of when you had Dark Souls before the internet was such a thing, and you couldn't, you know, people didn't have guides out 10 days before release, that sort of thing. So we're really sort of trying to figure out how this game works. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, so I had some thoughts. You guys had some thoughts. Let's go to Encyclopedia, Animals. Someone pointed out that there's a life cycle here. 100%, look at that. So, white-tailed deer, they're asleep then, but they go for a 5 AM graze. And then they'll go on water. So we can actually track them this way. This is great. Good work pointing it out. So another thing as well is that I was saying that this might be a weapon range, but then I thought to myself, hang on, 460 or 500... for a deer, badger, 460 to 500. This is a rating system. This is a conversion rating system. And look, 212, 314. Oh, hang on. That's different. Oh, I thought they were the same. So, because what I was sort of, my supposition was that, didn't I mount this head? I don't suppose I can have a look at. See, it's got the star rating there. We'll obviously go hunting, but I'm not 100% convinced that it's a range, like a physical range thing. However, fuck, I don't know now. I don't know. I've just changed my mind then. I thought that they were going to be exactly the same. These little baby ones. Huh. No, yeah, Scarlet's changed his mind. Scarlet has decided that, it is in fact a distance. It is a distance thing. I think it is. Okay. We do want a shotgun, but I also want a better scope. Apparently you get some serious payouts for doing the main missions, but at the same time, I still need more money. Did someone say that the thing had an explanation in there for the... So I know it says that, but I have no idea how this thing works. And loath as I am to admit it, but we might actually have to look it up. We might have to give it a Google. Okay, so I want to keep hunting deer. Now, is it mule deer that we've unlocked the stat sheet for, or is it the what? Oh no, there you go. We've got them both. It's just one of them. Yeah, see, 2 out of 3. Age, weight, male, 200 kilos. Mule deer is much bigger. Trophy type antlers. Skull. Maybe it's the measurements because there was beam and all that. Remember? I don't know. We'll go kill one and then it'll give us the stat sheet, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, mule deer we have stats on, so they will water at 9 and 2200. So what if we sleep? We could try a night one, I guess. That gives us 30 minutes. That gives us 30 minutes to get out to the stand. Because if you go show needs, maybe I'll put a tracking mark there. How do I do tracking markers? There we go, cool. Go and jog out there. Ooh. Jesus. Break your ankles. Trying to bring the angle around a bit so the wind is right angles. Huh. Nice. Nice. I hope I didn't just spook them. That's why they were all so noisy. What are we, 200 meters away? Spooked. Fuck. I spooked them from 200 meters. Christ, that's impressive. Yep. You done fucked up, Scarlet? That's okay. Good to know, right? So, let's get ready for another day. Animals, mule deer. 9 AM sippies. Will give us an hour. And we will... There you go. We will be a little bit more sensible on our approach this time. I wonder if you can see them from here. $500 meters, eh? We'll just walk it in. Probably at, let's say 300 meters, we'll go to slow walk. Fuck it, we'll go, ooh. Mule deer, 250 meters calm. That's cool. So we're finding that sweet spot between, you know, how hard and how fast you can sort of charge. So then, if we pull out our caller, there. What sort of distance is that? 250? I really want to get in that stand to get the steady bonus. Oh, this is great. Just getting the hang of it, you know? Oh, look at this. What do we got here? Well, what's my range? So there you go, trophy 1 star. 1 star. Ah, male. So that's a female. So you get no trophy rating at all for shooting a female. That's fucking cool. Look at this dude. He's my man. Called 120, 130. Whoa, what is going on there? It's a shame he turned at the last second, isn't it? Alright. So, X. Did you see that? The other glitching? That was weird. It's a shame. Kind of took me out of it a bit, but whatever. I'd be curious to see how that bullet went, because I think he just turned when I fired, and it went. It wasn't at like right angles to him. It sort of didn't graze him, but it probably went in that like left shoulder. Yeah, look at this, pink. So the ability to press control to sort of instantly slow down is pretty handy. What's going on here? Found some scuff. Eagle Eye. You've just unlocked your first perk. Perks give you bonuses. New hunting possibilities. You can check out and unlock. Oh, hang on, what was that? Pheasant? Something's flashing over here. Mule deer. Ah, this is where they graze. Interesting. Let me tag this, please. Come on. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Trying to tag the ground. Oh, look. Didn't get in my car, did it? There it is. Right, so. Yeah, see? Twisted. That's brutal. So we go trophy. Length of beam. 251.9. Right? And this is pure. This has nothing to do with my skill. This is just the species. Right? All about his antlers. 257.9. Animal weight. So it seems that you get a, yeah, per kilo. So the price has to do with its weight. Trophy rating 1 star. $257.9. $257.9. Just shy. See? So that's what it is. It's purely based on their details, right? Which we can get an idea of with the binos. Cool. Oh shit. No. And you know what? The fact that you can't get anything out of the females is great, because that means you don't just want to fire willy-nilly into the crowd. Like, and that's what I was talking about. I was like, what stops you from doing that in this game? Why not just shoot anything on sight? Which I suppose you could do if you're just trying to sell for weight. How much did we just get then? About 300? Yeah. 500 bucks. So we found pheasant, which is cool. White-tailed deer. What time is it now? Can we see at a glance? Can I not tell what time it is? Like, I mean, I guess I could look up. Map. Aha, there we go. 8:30. Animals. Whitetail. 9 AM, they're gonna go watering, I suppose. Right? That's interesting. So the range of the shot doesn't matter, which is good. Other than, I suppose, energy. I don't like that we're coming from upwind for this, but... if we can get to the stand... Little badgers in here. Badgers, beavers, whatever. If we go to that stand, we might be able to, because it reduces your scent. But I figure since we're already out here, we might see if we can bag another deer. I doubt the mule deer are coming back here anytime soon. Yeah, I think we make for the stand. Oh, butterfly. Thought I heard something. So we've got to be careful, we're kind of getting into that spook. Range. I need to clear this crest though. Alright, let's take this crest easy. Mule deer feeding. I mean, yeah, good to know. Aha. Well, we found him. My rangefinder says 400 meters. Let's get to that stand pronto. I I think we'll be able to hit the stand at pace without spooking them. Plus my binos weren't giving me stats on them. So I need to be closer to pick out the trophies anyway. Or at least the weight. I wonder if the trophy affects the cost. Fuck, hang on. Mule deer. Where'd the white tails go? Yeah, so there could be a scenario if there's a big fat mama, right, that maybe I'll get more money for selling the meat of a female. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not here necessarily for the trophy. I want more money. Now, what's going on with you? See, it doesn't tell me how much you weigh. I think finding this mule here was very lucky. 100 meters. I really would like him to stand up, but I might be able to do it here with him sitting down. Alright. $250-meter shot. Fuck. FPV. $300. Really overcompensated for that. But that's okay, that's part of me figuring out how zeroing works in this game. How far did that thing, like, where did I hit it? I must have just shot it in the leg or something. I really fucked that up. Should have waited for him to stand up. Alright, you live, you learn. I am loving the patient nature of this. Like I said, there are people here that... welcome to the channel, by the way. I haven't talked too much about it, but funnily enough, this pivot we're doing great numbers, even though I expected that we weren't going to. So, you know, I love you guys to death, but I've been chasing the algorithm for years. And the day I decide, fuck it, I'm going to play whatever I want, is the day that everything just sort of goes my way. I mean, I see your tracks. But it's sort of lined up really well this turn, in that I've gone like pivoting to these investments in playthroughs as opposed to the first 30 minutes of videos for God knows how long. Red. That's interesting. So no lung. We definitely didn't hit the lung, but he moved for so far. You have to wonder if I did in fact hit him in the leg or something. Anyway, so my point is I've gone from sort of more like impulsive, quick decisions or quick judgment to now where we're playing like one of the most sort of meditative investments of a game. You know? Really got to settle into it and the slow burn. And I kind of love that. I love how extremely, radically different this is from what we would potentially be covering normally. And, yeah, anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on hunting. But I guess, yeah, thank you for everyone that is enjoying it, and it's kind of nice that it's all bearing out and going my way. Especially when I sort of just decide, like, it's a hard thing to just say, fuck this, I'm not doing things the way that I've always done them. Maybe I'll talk about it at some point, but like, I don't want to... It's a pretty weird statement to say I'm losing faith in the indie industry. But the funny thing about... You could use YouTubers as an example, even though I don't give a fuck about my minor celebrity status in that space. I couldn't give a shit. I got into this because I wanted to make money playing video games, because I was already going to be playing them anyway. Like, that's as complicated as it was. I didn't want to be rich, I just wanted to pay the rent. So mission accomplished, honestly. But the funny thing about a lot of these people is that they are trying to imitate or seek glory. You do have indie purists that are in it for the arty, auteur sort of level stuff. Like, you could, even though Kojima's not, well, I suppose he's technically indie these days. But like, that dude's a fucking psychopath, and he doesn't give a shit, and he's just gonna do things at his pace, rip shit or bust. And I respect that big. God, what did I do to this animal? But a lot of the indies, it might not be for financial gain, but you can see it, man. They're all tripping over each other to fucking signal. And it seems like the economy that they're all interested in, I know I'm generalizing, not everyone, is like clout on Twitter. And it really shits me to tears that it is such a pervasive influence that all these... They're supposed to be the spirit of breakaway indie innovation and such, and yet they're all just trying to be like the AAA fucking posers on Twitter. They just happen to be indie at the moment. Like, do you sort of know what I'm saying? It gets tired. It gets so boring that the indie scene is just homogenized by all these poses. I wonder if this thing will never bleed out. Wow. Goes to show though, that was probably my best setup for a shot. Mule deer. There it is, I found the trail. That whole experience then, even though it was me bumbling around trying to talk about something, was fascinating. That the trail, that I lost the trail and had to re-find it. I'm not convinced that I shot it enough to kill it. I'm not stopping until I find this thing. Come on. I'm getting better at tracking, pausing and watching the trail. You think that's it? Yeah, I think it wasn't a kill. I suppose, I'm assuming that every bullet that hits is a kill shot, right? Fresh poo. Can't be bleeding that bad if you can stop for a shit. Yeah. I don't know. I think he's fallen back in with his herd. Trail seems to go cold here as well. I guess he started pooing and that. Maybe he healed up. I mean, that makes sense to me. There was a window, if I was more sensible about my tracking, that I could have caught up to but got another shot on if I wasn't being so heavy booted. Yeah, I think we let him go on this one, to be honest. Seems he's survived and he's gotten away and fallen in with his people. I say fair play. Fair play. But that's crazy. I had the stand, I had elevation, I had really good range. I just took a bad shot when he was lying down. That was probably my best setup I've ever had, and I still shanked it. So, yeah, cool. Anyway, I'm loving this, and I'm glad you guys are too, or at least I think you are. Appreciate all the comments and the feedback. It means so much. It's cool how we already had a community, but it feels like we're actually rallying around some of these playthroughs a little bit. And it's cool. It's feeling more involved. I'm really enjoying the community aspect. Anyway, team, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.